Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video, and in this video I'll be talking about the Chicago Bears Green Bay Packers game. Let's get started. The Chicago Bears ended up getting the loss in a lopsided fashion to the Green Bay Packers, 55-14. Personally, from this game was over as soon as I knew when the Bears was down 21 to nothing. I knew the Bears was going to lose the game right then and there. It was a very bad night for the Bears overall, offensively, defensively, special teams was unacceptable by that. The only one good thing that I see from the special teams was a kick return touchdown. It's been a long while since we've seen that. Um, Turnovers by Jay Cutler again. Same thing. He turned over the ball. That was crucial. He had 2 picks today, and plus he had a fumble as well. You can't do that. You cannot turn over the football in order to win the game that way. Uh, this game was totally lopsided. I don't know what the Bears is going to do now. 2 lopsided losses in a row. Going to next week against the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know what the Bears is going to do, if they're going to show up next week or what. I'm not too sure what the Bears is going to do, but everything has to go throughout the entire team. I'm talking the coaching and the players. Normally it's the coaching that always gets the blame for all of this. All I can say is, Mel Tucker, you're going to have to go. Mark Trestman, you're a good guy. I like you. But it's not getting the job done. I know you're the offensive guru. If the Bears decide to keep you as an offensive coordinator, I'll be okay with that. But we'll see if the Bears is going to get a new head coach next season. Get a real good head coach next season for the Bears. They want to keep Mark Trestman. They really like him. Move him, be offensive coordinator. He can still stay with the Bears. He can control all the offense and not as being the head coach. Anyways, from this game, like I said, was horrible overall. Jay Cutler looked pitiful today. He turned over the ball. They couldn't do nothing offensively throughout the entire first half. And the second half, they did get yardage in the second half, but that was garbage. Garbage yardage, that's what they call it. And Jay Cutler only had 1 touchdown. He had 2 picks. I don't know why on the first pick it was a bad read by Cutler or Martellus Bennett didn't react too quickly enough. It's on that and that. The other interception was Jay Cutler threw the ball, hit Kyle Long's helmet, and it bounced up. 50-50 ball, intercepted, return for a touchdown. What can you say about that? Jay Cutler was 22-37, 272, touchdown, 2 interceptions. Matt Forte had 17 carries for 54 yards. Brandon Marshall was huge. He was at 8 catches for 112 yards. Mostly that was done in garbage time by him. He also exited the game with a left ankle injury. They don't know how bad the ankle injury is. If the Bears are smart, they should hold off Jay Cutler next week against the Minnesota Vikings. Don't even have him play. Jeffrey has 6 catches for 63 yards. Martellus Bennett had 2 catches for 45, but the one he should have caught that ball, but it got picked off. Defensively, they gave up 6 touchdowns all in the first half. The defense did a little bit better in the second half, but that was garbage time anyway, what they all call it. But overall it was a bad day, offensively and defensively. And special teams, that Chris Williams did return a touchdown kick. That was interesting that they get that. But Packers, Rodgers 18-27, 315, 6 touchdowns. He was good like he always is. Eddie Lacy had 14 carries for 50 yards. Jordy Nelson was huge for them, 6 catches for 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, a long pass of a 73-yard touchdown. Randall Cobb had 4 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Um, Packers defense, Jordy Nelson was flying all around on the field today. They moved him inside. That was interesting that they did that. But like I said, the Bears are in a disarray right now. They got to do something with this team, or otherwise they should just get rid of some players. I know that I like Lance Briggs, but Lance Briggs is going to be gone next year. He's not going to be playing for the Bears next year. If he doesn't do a good job, he's probably not going to get picked up by any team, and he'll probably have to force to retire. Charles Tillman, he probably will be gone next year. That's probably more than likely that's going to happen. They're not going to pay him the money. There's all sorts of other stuff that the Bears need to do. They got to do something with the team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They got to do something with the defensive mindset. Mel Tucker, he has to go. Head coach Mark Trestman, he's not a head coach. I noticed that now. He is not a head coach for the NFL. If the Bears want to keep him, I will keep him as offensive coordinator, and the Bears will hire a new head coach. I even will take anybody to be the head coach of the Chicago Bears, maybe Jim Harbaugh, if he's available, because they're going to be this like dissension in San Francisco between Jim Harbaugh and the owner, and maybe might be a possibility the Bears can acquire Jim Harbaugh if they can do something with that. I'll be happy by that. And we'll have to wait and see what the Bears is going to do with this season remainder. They got the Minnesota next week, then they play Tampa Bay, then they go play the Thanksgiving against Detroit. We'll see what the Bears is going to do over the next several weeks. If they're going to do anything for the rest of the season, we'll soon find out going towards next week. If the Bears are smart, Brandon Marshall, no matter how his injured ankle is, he shouldn't play next week. If he cannot play, have him sit out until his ankle gets fully healthy. Don't let him go back out there and injure himself even further. That's what I would do. Looks like probably next week we're going to probably be seeing what's his name? Marquise Wilson is probably going to be playing next week. Probably they're going to activate him. Probably if Brandon Marshall ain't going to be playing. So, anyways, like I said, lopsided loss. The turnovers did it again. This is The Game Is On 100. I am out. Later.